So it's been a while. Some of you may have noticed that I'm off of Facebook now. For a little while, I'm taking a break just so I can align my mental, my spiritual, my physical with the goals that I want to, reach. And I'm not saying that I couldn't do that with Facebook, but sometimes it can influence your energy. And for like the past year or so, I've been thinking about Facebook is a huge energy harvest app. Just because it doesn't take much to move us as a people. We're emotional a lot of times. We're very passionate about different topics. And so all it takes is for a celebrity to put something up, or, there to be something that happens in the community that may move us all. And we go into this place of emotions where we have disagreements, we have arguments, it becomes competitive. There's just a lot of things on Facebook that creates negative energy, from gossip to arguments, and I don't want to put my energy there. One of the things that I love doing is networking and sharing my business there, and that's a positive. That's a positive for me. I feel like I did really good as far as my business. I generated over 200 clients, so I'm very thankful to those who are listening and those who have supported In Vogue. Um, I'm greatly appreciative of you all, and so I didn't write a speech or anything. So just coming from the heart, I thank everyone who has taken the time to support my business. It means a lot. Um, so I've taken my break from Facebook, and I'm thinking, well, a part of me is like, but what about your business and this and that, right? Um, and I'm like, it'll be okay. Like, I'm telling myself it'll be okay. If I can generate 200 customers from Facebook, there are tons of other apps out there like TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, even going and meeting people. You know, um, there's other ways that I can generate customers, and so I'm sharing that because I had to let go of something myself that I was clinging onto, and that was money, or what I felt like was bringing in my money, and telling myself and having faith in myself that it'll be okay because this is a part of my spiritual journey. This is something that's going to help me to better myself, is to sit alone and be able to hear my own voice. And like I said, sometimes when you get on Facebook, you're listening to everyone else's voices. You get into the topics, you get into things that become a distraction. And so, it's really good sometimes to take a break from that, because you're literally giving everyone that you communicate with your energy. You're giving people your energy every day when you post pictures, when you like pictures, your energy goes somewhere. Okay, so it's not just physically when you're arguing with people, but also on social media. And I don't argue with people, but I see that when I get on every day, other people are arguing, and even that can put you in kind of a weird mood mentally, because you're taking that in your subconscious mind. The things that you read, it goes into your subconscious mind. So like I said, that's when I decided that Facebook was becoming something that's like energy harvesting, and so it's good for certain things. It's good to share and all of those things, but it also has a huge negative impact, especially if you're from somewhere that's like a small community and you're surrounded by people who have small town minds, as they call it. But we're getting off of that. I'm actually going to pull some cards today, and I'm going to be making several videos. So this is my introduction video to the new thing that I'm trying out in my journey. And eventually I think I'm going to kind of set it up. I might like doing the facial readings and set it up where I got a whole background and stuff going and it's popping. But, for right now, just trying it out. I want y'all to let me know what it is that you think. So we're following, our ancestors, our spirit guides, we're allowing them to, channel through us and communicate. And like I said, during the time that I've been off of Facebook, I've been meditating a lot more, finding more ways to be productive, and it's helped a lot. And so, I think I'm gonna upload my videos on YouTube more. I know I say that a lot, but now that I don't have Facebook to kind of take my energy there, I should be able to commit more to doing this. And so y'all wish me luck in that area, because I gotta have some discipline to do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective, and this is just a message from the ancestors to see what it is that we have. I also see some readers, now, I have a certain style about myself, but I see some readers do like the pick 1 out of 3 cards, and that's your card. So y'all let me know if y'all are interested in that too. You can like interact in the comments. Y'all go to my website, interact there. Subscribe to the channel. I definitely would love the subscriptions. I'm trying to go for 1,000, y'all. So y'all help me on my journey, and make sure you subscribe, like the videos, comment, share with other people who may need some spiritual guidance. Be like, hey, I know this girl, she does readings. She might be able to help you out. If you feel like my services have been helpful to you, then, spread the word. It might be helpful to someone else. That's what we're here for, is to help raise the vibrations around us and raise our own vibrations, right? So we are all healers in a sense, because we are here to uplift one another. Okay, so the 3 cards that I have. Shine brightly, stand out, be proud, individuality. Okay, so I feel like this stands out for me as well, because this card is about being yourself, standing out. Sometimes you have to do things, that set the tempo for who you are, listening to your voice. So even with what I'm doing here, being creative with my backdrop and, my little setting here, this is a way that I stand out. My singing bowl, I do different things, with my personality, to the way that I dress. Sometimes I like to dress colorful. Whatever it is for you. Yours might be singing, okay? You might be a really great singer, but you're shy. It might be meant for you to just be out there and just give it your all. I can't do it. I ain't about to hit the notes for y'all and wreck your ears today, but whatever it is, if you're good at making jewelry, throw your jewelry on, go out, and every time somebody compliment it, thank you, I made this. Let people know who you are. It's okay for you to shine your light. Be true to yourself, okay? Be proud of who you are and embrace your individuality. It's not meant for us all to be alike, okay? So even with social media, sometimes we kind of get into the crowds and do what we see other people doing. Be who it is that you're supposed to be. Follow your own voice. And so that is what this card is here for. So remember, shine bright like a diamond. I told y'all I ain't gonna wreck y'all's ears today. Okay, so you have be thankful, gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. Deep breath in, out. So when we talk about gratitude and appreciation, one thing that I learned that helps you to manifest more in your life is when you are grateful for the things that you have. So I know a lot of times I do money rituals, and I have a lot of clients that come to me for the money rituals. Now, sometimes they might have blockages and they might need more than just a little money juju. I've learned that when things are manifesting slowly for you, or they're not manifesting at all, sometimes you have to cleanse yourself. Sometimes there's things you need to let go of. You need to forgive. For example, if I have a lot of stagnant energy in this space, if this table is full, how can I add more to it? You feel what I'm saying? If it's not organized, if it's not clean, if it's not any space, if I'm not creating any more space and it's just clutter and it's filled with everything, how can I ask God for any more blessings? God gonna look at it and be like, you sure you need something else on your plate? So sometimes we have to organize our lives. Sometimes we have to cleanse our space. There's more to it than just asking. And sometimes it's okay to be grateful, to be thankful for all that we have. So stopping for a moment, being grateful for the air that we breathe. Sometimes we take those things for granted, especially when we're on a path to trying to deal with so many distractions in the world. Sometimes the distractions, bills, stress, family, all these things, they can cause us to be overwhelmed, sometimes mentally or emotionally. And so sometimes we have to stop for a moment and just really capture the moment that we're in and really be grateful for whatever is taking place in our lives. So even if it's just being grateful for the legs that you have, and I'm sharing this because I met a man not long ago when I was out, and I did not know he couldn't get up the stairs. So when I pulled up to the store, he's outside, and I'm just thinking he's outside hanging out of the store in his wheelchair. You know, he is not, he's a foreigner, so of course I didn't know if he could speak English or anything like that. And like I said, I just thought he was hanging out of the store. So while I'm in the store, a woman comes in and she says, "Hey, this man, he can't get up on the ramp and he wants to come in and buy food, but he's stuck outside." And so at that moment, I'm like, wow, like I'm grateful for having legs, because imagine him sitting out there that amount of time. And like I said, I had no idea that was why he was out there. But imagine him sitting out there, and he was out there for a good bit of time and not being able to get in the store because another car had actually blocked the handicap space, or the space where the ramp is. And they're doing it without thinking. They're subconsciously just parking in a space, but for somebody else, that's a big thing. And so that matters, to other people, things that we don't think about, that we just kind of keep going on with our lives. Little things matter. Having your legs to be able to go to work, or having them, even though you might not like your job, being able to have the ability to physically go work is a blessing that sometimes we're not grateful enough for. And so behind that, sometimes we block more from coming in because we're not grateful. We complaining about what we have. And until we're grateful for it and we appreciate those little bitty things, sometimes we can't get more. And so this is just a reminder, for us to take time to be grateful. This woman is sitting at her altar. So sitting down at your altar, to whom you pray to, whether it is your ancestors, the Most High, the Creator, the creative force, the one who makes the moves for us, whomever that is, whatever name you call, this is just to say thank you for what you do have and for making it this far. You have treat your body well, exercise, meditate, and massage. I need a massage myself. So this speaks greatly to me as well, because recently I had an injury and I fell. I was a little emotionally overwhelmed, had a lot going on. I fell and I hurt my knee terribly. Like my entire leg really, but my knee, I hurt it really bad. And I didn't stop for myself to heal. I was just like, well, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep working, this, and I didn't stop. So my body stopped me because my knee, it swells now to where I can't do certain things on it. And it's like, okay, if you stop and you took the time to take the attention you needed when you first fell, maybe you wouldn't be dealing with the stuff you're dealing with now, which is cool, because now I know, okay, I need to sit down before it gets worse, because it can if I don't take care of myself. So sometimes your body will try to get your attention when you are overdoing it until you just relax. And sometimes that's all you can do is just relax. Sometimes you have to stop worrying. You have to stop stressing about other things like work, money, etc. and just really stop for a moment and trust. Have some type of faith outside of you that if Spirit is asking you to sit down for a moment, then everything's going to be okay. but definitely listen to spirit, because it's kind of like when you are worried, when you are stressed, etc., in that frequency, you're not creating more positive. That's a low frequency. When you operate in low frequency spaces, you create more frequency things. When you speak more low frequency, you attract more low frequency. So you have to keep your subconscious and your conscious mind in a place where you speak positive over yourself at all times. So let any of your worries, your stress, and all of that go. Take time for yourself, okay? Take time to heal. Take time to meditate and to sit alone. Don't worry about, outside factors. Just sit by yourself. A lot of times I have clients that they don't have time to get out in nature because they're always worrying about everything else. And they're like, well, when do I find time to get out in nature? Like, I'm working. Stop. Make time, okay? And then watch how much better your life gets once you do it. A lot of times we're blocking our blessings because we don't want to do what Spirit has asked us. And so I'm saying that because I get so many clients that come to me, right? They'll come back. And the answer is going to still be the same when you come back if you have not done what you're supposed to. And then they come back and they're like, it's getting worse. It's like, yeah, it's getting worse because you're not listening to God. And until you step into your purpose, until you step into your higher calling and in yourself, that's going to happen. Now, I'm not saying that you won't have trials and tribulations. I'm not saying that you won't have tests, but you have to know how to get through those things. You have to know how to continue to create positive in your world. And so that is something that we have to train our brains to do, because no one taught us how to do those things. And so, you have to really get in the space of believing in yourself. And, if you're watching this, and this resonates with you, then take that time out and do it. Stand out. Take time to be grateful and take time to rest and meditate. And what I'm picking up from all of this is to be you. Be who you are. Okay? Message for me too. I might come back and watch it one day and be like, dang, I needed this reminder. And look, this is it. This was just a confirmation card. This card says, find your voice, express yourself, open up, and sing out. Sing out. Express yourself. Open up. Be you. If you're blending in with the crowd, if you're doing what you have to do because all your life you've been told you had to do it this way, but deep down in your heart, you feel like you should be doing something else, this is the message to you, to do what it is that your heart is telling you to do, okay? Find your voice and listen to it. That's what the meditation is about. That's one of the reasons I'm off of Facebook, so that I'm not hearing everybody else's emotions and voices in the morning or every time I log on. Now I can hear me, and I can allow me to lead me into what it is I really want to do. And I have no other choice, because in the meantime, when I'm not, picking up my phone and every 20 minutes and looking at Facebook, not every 20 minutes, but however often we stroll and look on our Facebook, we can take that time to talk to ourselves and tell ourselves, get your life right, get better, do what it is that you should be doing right now. And so this is your confirmation card to find your voice. Don't listen to anybody else but you. And that's why you have to sit alone and meditate. And so that is what I have for this particular reading. And like I said, I'm going to be uploading some more. So y'all stay tuned. I'm going to be doing this for a little while. If you like a personal reading, you can still go to the website at www.shopinvoke.com. And please, 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 please go on the website and become a member. It's totally free. You'll get notifications when I drop blogs, articles, when I have sales. All of those things will show up on the website. You can even start forums and have conversations with other spiritual people. If you have questions, you can go on there. It gives me a notification if you have a question. So you can ask questions if you're having dreams or anything. And there's other people who are members on the site, and you can communicate with other spiritual people, you know, other people who are on their journey, but you're not alone on your journey. And so, you know, it's for y'all. It's a community for y'all. So y'all please check it out, shopinvoke.com. And that is pretty much what I have for this reading. So y'all have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and light.